Ever wondered what makes you, you? What is this consciousness we all possess? Let's delve into the fascinating mystery of consciousness. Imagine consciousness as a spotlight, illuminating your existence, your thoughts, and the world around you. It's the voice inside your head that narrates your life, the silent observer that watches the world through your eyes. It's the feeling of being alive, the experience of being, well, you. Consciousness is the awareness of your own existence. It's the internal dialogue that's constantly running in your mind, questioning, analyzing, and interpreting everything you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. It's the reason you can separate yourself from the rest of the world, recognizing that you are an individual with your own thoughts, feelings, and experiences. But what is the origin of this consciousness? Is it merely a product of our brain? A complex network of neurons firing electrical signals? Or is there something more to it, something beyond the realms of science and biology? This question has been the subject of countless debates among philosophers, neuroscientists, and thinkers throughout history. Some argue that consciousness arises purely from the physical processes within our brain. They believe that our thoughts, emotions, and self-awareness are the result of billions of neurons interacting with each other. On the other hand, there are those who suggest that consciousness might be more than just a byproduct of our brain. They propose that it could be a fundamental aspect of the universe, akin to space and time. This perspective, while less understood, opens up the possibility of consciousness existing beyond the confines of our physical bodies. Regardless of where you stand in this debate, one thing is clear. Consciousness is a critical part of our existence. It's the essence of what makes us human, the driving force behind our thoughts, emotions, and actions. It's the foundation of our understanding of the world and our place within it. So, consciousness is our awareness. But where does our sense of self fit into this puzzle? Imagine yourself as a book. Your consciousness is the reader. But who or what is the author? A fascinating question, isn't it? Well, let's delve deeper into this concept. Picture the self as a unique blend of experiences, thoughts, and beliefs that shape and define a person. It is a complex tapestry woven with threads of memories, emotions, and personal values. It's like an intricate pattern that is exclusively yours, setting you apart from every other individual in the world. Now, here's a thought that might seem a bit peculiar at first. The self, this complex tapestry that you are, is actually separate from your consciousness. Yes, that's right. Although your consciousness is aware of your experiences, thoughts, and beliefs, it is not the one crafting them. Instead, it's more like an observer, a reader, if you will, flipping through the pages of your life. This concept of the self being separate from consciousness introduces a fascinating new dynamic to our understanding of personal identity. It's like realizing that you are both the author and the reader in the story of your life. You create the narrative through your experiences, thoughts, and beliefs as the self. Meanwhile, your consciousness navigates through these pages, interpreting and understanding your unique journey. Your self is the author of your story, and your consciousness the reader. But how do these two connect? Well, that's a tale for the next scene. Scene script. Picture yourself on a boat in the middle of a lake. Your consciousness is the boat and yourself the water. Now, what do we mean by that? Well, let's delve a bit deeper. Imagine your consciousness as the vessel, the boat that allows you to navigate through the vast expanse of your existence, your life. It's the part of you that experiences, that perceives, that understands. It's the part of you that is aware. On the other hand, yourself is like the water, the lake itself. It's everything that makes you, well, you. It's your personality, your memories, your beliefs, your emotions, and your desires. It's the sum total of your past experiences and your future aspirations. So here's the interesting part. Your consciousness, the boat, is floating on the self, the water. In essence, your consciousness is experiencing yourself. It's through consciousness that you become aware of yourself, that you experience that unique collection of traits, memories, and feelings that make you who you are. But what happens when the boat, your consciousness, is disrupted, when it's rocked by the waves or even capsized? Well, our sense of self can be affected. Think about it. If your consciousness is impaired through illness or injury, your perception of yourself can change. You might not remember your past, or your personality could change. Your desires, your emotions, the things that make you, you, can be altered. That's the fascinating interplay between consciousness and the self. They're intricately connected, each influencing and shaping the other. Your consciousness allows you to experience yourself, and yourself, in turn, influences your consciousness. It's a dance, a continuous exchange of influence and experience. So, in conclusion, our consciousness and our self are deeply intertwined. Our consciousness needs the self to navigate our existence, to experience life, to perceive, to understand. Just as a boat cannot sail without water, our consciousness needs the self to navigate our existence. Think of your personal identity as a painting. Your consciousness is the brush and yourself the colors. Now let's delve into how this unique work of art, your personal identity, comes to be. Our consciousness, that deep awareness we have of our existence, is like an artist holding a brush. It guides our experiences, perceptions and thoughts, shaping the raw material of ourself into a coherent whole. Our self, on the other hand, is much like the diverse palette of colors an artist uses. It encompasses our emotions, desires, beliefs and values. Each color represents a different facet of who we are. And it's our consciousness that skillfully blends these colors together to form the masterpiece that is our personal identity. To put it another way, our consciousness and self are like two sides of the same coin. They interact and influence each other in a dynamic dance. Our consciousness, as the observer and experiencer, shapes our self, which in turn informs our consciousness. This symbiotic relationship creates a continuously evolving sense of personal identity. This process is not static, but rather it is a fluid and ongoing journey. As our consciousness navigates through the flow of life, our painting, our personal identity, is continuously being revised and redefined. So when we gaze upon the canvas of our lives, what we see is a rich tapestry of experiences, thoughts and feelings, all woven together by our consciousness and self, creating the unique masterpiece that is our personal identity. Your personal identity is the masterpiece created by the brush of consciousness and the colors of self. We've embarked on a fascinating journey, haven't we? We've delved into the mysterious realms of consciousness, the intricate concept of self, and their intriguing connection. We've unraveled how these elements shape our personal identity, painting a unique picture for each one of us. Consciousness, we've learned, is the awareness we have of our surroundings, our thoughts and our emotions. It's a continuous stream that forms the backbone of our existence. The concept of self, on the other hand, is a complex tapestry woven from our experiences, beliefs and values. It's the unique signature that sets each of us apart. When these two come together, they create a powerful force that shapes our personal identity. It's like a dance, where consciousness and self move in sync, crafting an individual's unique identity. It's this synergy that makes us who we are, that gives us our unique perspective of the world. Remember, the journey to understanding one's self and consciousness is as unique as you are. If you enjoyed this journey, do like, share and subscribe for more intriguing explorations. Until next time, keep pondering, keep exploring,